This video that came out, you've probably seen it by now, but if you haven't, here it is again. The video of hitchBOT supposedly being killed. But we now know now.
Look at the anger on this guy.
We now know that this is a hoax video. This is a couple of video bloggers. That's a real photo, though. The photo you see there is real. And there is hitchBOT going on one of his travels. But we are learning now that the surveillance video was hoaxed. It's a fake done by some video bloggers in Philadelphia. But hitchBOT is done. The hitchBOT team has tweeted that his good times are over, unfortunately. They're still waiting to see what would happen. But that video you saw, it is a fake. hitchBOT, though, sadly,
who is responsible?
Is very much really dead. Who's responsible? The people of Philadelphia, who are getting a lot of bad press over this, and they're not happy about it either.
I can imagine. Yeah. We take back anything we said yesterday about the people of Philadelphia.
Well, they still did it. I
mean, somebody did it. You're right,
but somebody there in Philadelphia did it.
Okay, so then we take it back to what we said about Eagles fans. Then.
Yeah, sure.
Then
Phillies fans still terrible. From there, let's continue with baseball, because Major League Baseball has signed a deal with the National Hockey League. In 2002, Major League Baseball started something called Major League Baseball Advanced Media, MLBAM, and the company streams video online. And right now, they stream perhaps the most live video in the whole world. They run HBO's US website, March Madness, the PGA, WWE, PlayStation Views Network. So they run a whole bunch of live video, not to mention their own sports league. And the NHL was looking for a partner in the US and the rest of the world, not including Canada and Scandinavia. So Canada, Scandinavia, not a part of this deal for television and streaming. But for the US, they signed a big deal worth around $600 million. A couple of reasons why this is important for us. First off, if you've been to the Canadiens website, this will change come January. All of the websites for the National Hockey League, all of their apps, will be done by MLB Advanced Media. So that's a big change for them. So look for a change on the Canadiens website. And also for us Expos fans, you know, we think about how expensive it's going to be to get a baseball team.
Yes.
You know, the NHL expansion fee is $500 million.
Yeah.
Well, Major League Baseball now owns a company that they're going to spin off as a separate entity that people say is going to be worth, at least to start, $5 billion. That's about $200 million per team. So if you think buying a baseball team is expensive now, it has gotten even more expensive, something to ponder for folks looking for baseball to come back in Montreal. It's going to cost a lot. It's going to cost $1 billion just to get a team now.
Absolutely.
Pretty crazy. And finally, last but not least, let's talk a bit about Netflix, who have announced a tweak on their blog, a change to their maternity and paternity leave. They're calling it unlimited, but for a year you can decide how much time you want to take off, how much time you want to work. You can work part-time, you can work part-time for a stretch, then leave for a few months, come back. They're leaving it open to the employees, as we all know in the States. Wow. It's not like here in Canada. We're very lucky. We get a year paid in Canada, in Quebec. But in the States, it's not like that, right? Oh, you had a baby? We're docking your pay. You know, that's what generally happens in a lot of companies. But Netflix, a really challenging environment for them, because they got to try and fight against Google, Facebook, all these other companies for engineers, and this is one way they're trying to attract employees.
Very smart.
Very smart.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to stay on top of it,
that's right.
As far as benefits go for your employees, that's an incredible benefit.
All right, Elias, thank you very much.